I pull up, roll the windows down it. I pull up, roll the windows down it. Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, you can't That's why I spend my life.
Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You're here for hot tea. All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. While you're here, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notification bell so you guys are up to date each and every time that I upload. And special shout out to all 19,000 of you, especially those of you that send me PayPal, Cash Apps, Super Chats, etc. Your support never goes unnoticed.
It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker.
In my last video, there were a few characters that were highlighted, so I want to deep dive into it. A lot of you all were asking who were the new characters, and we're going to talk about them. Their name is Ken and Trisha, but also a lot of you guys wanted to know, why was Dusty Dan there? When will Sonny Minks and Moses come into play, and why aren't they main cast members? And baby, I'm just as annoyed as you. I do believe Sonny and Moses at the very least should be main cast members because it's a lot of story to play off of, considering they added Dusty Dan as a main cast member. But what I didn't want was for Dusty Dan to come back on Love and Marriage Huntsville fucking with other people instead of speaking on her story and being transparent about her story. See, these are the things that really aggravate me, because it seems as though she thinks she can waste our time for all of them years and then come back and have a beef with Sonny and Moses because she revealed some tea on an interview that everybody didn't get a chance to see, when so many of us are still interested to understand the timeline with you and LeBaric. Where does Moses come into play in that timeline? Because you stated that you had been dating Moses on and off for 15 years. Like, what the hell is that? And I'm trying to understand, where does Martell come into play, right? Because you calling him crying, you relaying information that his ex-wife told you back to him, sabotaging the co-parenting relationship. So I'm just trying to understand, why the fuck are you coming back to speak about whatever Moses and Sonny got going on when we still don't know what you and LeBaric got going on? Y'all in court right now. Are you going to be able to talk about that, baby? If you don't come on this show and the very first words that come out of your mouth is everything that got to do with you and LeBaric, I am literally gonna eat your ass up on a video. I'm not playing. Now, I've given y'all many reasons why I'm team Sonny Minks. One of you guys commented in my last video and said over on Bossip, they explained that Dusty Dan will have an altercation or be able to confront her ex, Moses. And again, why? Because when are you gonna confront your ex-husband, LeBaric? Why are you confronting a man that you said you didn't really care about? Y'all just basically stopped talking. Shouldn't you get over it the way you expected Mel to get over her 12 plus year relationship with her ex-husband that she shared 4 kids with? Because allegedly you said that Moses was an opportunist. So if he's an opportunist, shouldn't you be laughing at the next woman that gets him? If you say all these things about him, why aren't you moving in the up and ups? Because y'all have never been married. Y'all don't got no kids together. Okay, and where does this 15 years come into play? Because we are so confused. How about you answer all those questions before you go confronting this woman's husband? So this article states that OWN announced today that Love and Marriage Huntsville will soon return, and Bossip got your first look at all new seasons that includes 2 new couples and a cast member comeback amid an allegation that a Love and Marriage Huntsville producer snatched her ex. So Sonny Minks is not going to be a main cast member, but she's basically going to be the entire storyline. How much you want to bet? And I'm hoping the producers give Sonny Minks a good edit, seeing as though those are her friends and she's worked alongside them. But then again, she probably don't have good relationships with the producers and they might give her a bad edit. I just hope the story fully come into play, and I hope if she does confront Moses or Sonny, that they really expose her and set the story straight. Because if I'm not mistaken, Moses already exposed you at the live show. And so I'm sorry, let me just tell y'all what I think the plot is going to be, because a lot of you guys were asking, why was Stormy there at the live show? And I was telling y'all that they were filming. She likes camera time. She's all in it for the cameras. She was never Mel's friend. It was no reason for her to be at a millimeter event other than to get camera time. As if we wouldn't be able to see her nose from a mile away. But I believe the story is going to be Stormi goes to the live show. She hears what Moses and Sonny exposed about Dusty Dan. She goes back to reveal the tea to Dusty Dan. And then Dusty Dan tries to confront Moses and or Sonny, either on vacation or before vacation. That's what I think the main plot is. I also want to know who's going to have Sonny's back, who's going to be Team Dusty Dan, who's going to be Team Sonny Minx. I do remember Carlos interrupting a very emotional, pivotal discussion in the Melometers live show event to bring Sonny Minx out. Sidebar, and I've told y'all this in plenty of videos, but she is very entertaining. And the reason why I say she's entertaining is because if she has to be the villain, she will flourish in her villain era and not give 1 fucks, 2 fucks, red fucks, blue fucks. She don't back down. To me, whatever type of confrontation she may or may not have with Dusty Dan will be interesting. And I just feel like if she was to try to have some type of confrontation with Moses, he would literally air her out. Like, I don't know. I just feel like he would just scream the words that he said at the live show. Like, stop acting like we got a real relationship. And then boom. I just want to see how Sonny Minx and Moses are going to get ahead of their story, because we know Dusty Dan ain't going to get ahead of her shit. Sonny, my advice to you would be to get ahead of your story. Let the people know who you are. Be transparent. And if the pit bull want to attack you, it's not going to look good on her, because here she go yet again, conjuring up an issue with yet another woman when she has her own story she could be talking about, like why her ex-husband keep her ass in court. Moses also posted a picture of him, his wife, and his family out at brunch, and it just says friends and family. He also posted a video with him and Sonny Minx in the gym, so they're gym buddies. They're always in the gym. And while we're speaking of gym, let's go ahead and talk about the new cast members of Love and Marriage Huntsville, who we don't know nothing about. So I'm glad that they got these people on here. Now, y'all were asking me in my last video, who were these people? So shout out to the Melometer fan page. I love all the Melometer fan pages, but specifically the Melody Cherie fan page that had to change her name because y'all thought it was Melody. Because she went ahead and tagged Trisha, and what she tagged in her story was that she believed that they are friends of Stormi. I don't know whether they friends with Stormi or not, and I truthfully don't care, because people want to believe that I don't like Stormi just because she don't like Mel, and that is an absolute lie. I don't like Stormi because she's a fake ass hoe, and I've documented that all over my YouTube channel. So anybody that still want to convince themselves that I just don't like somebody just because they just want to lie to themselves because they know they fake ass hoes. So if this is Stormi friend, the only thing she got to worry about is that fake ass hoe. Because in my opinion, the bloggers and fans do give people a chance. We don't really base our opinions on who people like. We base our opinions on if you attacking people for no motherfucking reason and don't have a reason to be fucking attacking them. So like I said, I'm giving the new girl a chance. Her and her husband, they look nice. I like that they call themselves Mr. and Mrs. Muscles. That shit is so cute. Apparently they are into fitness. This picture was them at Stormi's Lovers and Friends event. Just like with Nell and Chris, I understand you got to kind of mingle to get some camera time. I'm hoping that they come out here, they introduce us to them and their family and their business. I hope the first introduction is not a beef that they may or may not have with somebody, because we are so fucking tired of that shit. Like, give us something else. So that's what I'm hoping that they give. Like I said, I'm gonna give them a chance. She was pictured at the vacation. She was also pictured at the Lovers and Friends event. They do have children. I don't know if they only have a son, but she have pictures of her son on her social media. Her body looks beautiful. In my opinion, she's beautiful. I seen what some of y'all was saying in the comment section. Her husband's name is Kenneth Lee. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but I believe she's a fitness model. They're into fitness. And hopefully we can know more about them when they get on the show. As of now, I'm not sure who is bringing them on the show. Stormi may be introducing her onto the show as a friend of hers. Who knows? But from what I can tell so far, the Scotts have pretty much kind of distanced themselves from Stormi, even though it's stated that they have made up. It has been said that her and Letitia made up on the cast trip. Dusty Dan is obviously just going with the win. She's friends with everybody, in my opinion. She needs all the camera time she can get. I'm not really sure where Sunny, Minx, and Moses are going to stand in the equation, and I don't really know who are going to have their back, who's going to be friends with them or not. Don't know where the new girl stands in the equation. And as far as Mel, there's no black or white. So it doesn't give the vibes that she's fucking with any of these people. It's giving very much co-worker vibes. But y'all get in the comments, let me know what you think about Sunny, Meeks, Dusty Dan, and Moses.
Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it. Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it.